Well, we have more breaking news, and Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelenskyy saying Russia has started its offensive to take the eastern part of that country. In a video statement, Zelenskyy saying no matter how many Russian troops are driven there, we will fight, we will defend ourselves, we will do it every day. NewsNation's Kelly Meyer is live at the Pentagon with what we know at this hour. Kelly.
Good evening, Nichole. Well, we just caught up with the Pentagon spokesperson moments after Zelenskyy said that Russia was beginning their offensive in the east. He told us that he doesn't dispute that. He says that the Ukrainian president is there on the ground. He knows best what is happening. But the Pentagon has been assessing that Russian forces were going to move into the south and into the east. They say that there has been, of course, active fighting there for the past 8 years, but they're saying now it's going to get even more aggressive. So I asked him what they have learned, what the Russian forces have learned now on day 54 of their invasion after their missteps in the north. Take a listen.
Well, we certainly know that the Russian forces have been trying to regroup there in the east to reinforce their presence, bringing in what we call enablers, command and control, helicopters, artillery, that kind of thing. And we have seen active combat over the course of just the last couple of days. So obviously President Zelenskyy is there on the ground. He certainly can see things that we can't. But we do assess that there has been active fighting in the Donbass in the east, and that the Russians continue to try to reinforce and strengthen their position for possible future and even more aggressive offensive operations.
And how the Russian forces push here and how successful they are, of course, he says, remains to be seen. I also asked him how long this could go on for, and that also we just don't know. Nichole?
All right, so let's talk about, the success of Ukrainians to fight back. What's the latest on the U.S. weapons shipments? Are they, in fact, getting in? And how are the Ukrainians being trained on some of the new systems?
Well, the spokesperson, John Kirby, tells us that they continue to get these shipments in. They are getting into Ukrainians' hands. They say flights were going just within the last 24 hours, and they will continue into the next 24 hours. These include things that Ukrainian forces haven't been trained on yet, like howitzer cannons. They say they are going to bring a small number of Ukrainian troops out of the country and be trained on those weapons and then be sent back in a type of train-the-trainer approach. He says there will be no U.S. troops on the ground in Ukraine. This will all happen outside of the region. So we will be waiting to see what happens next there, Nichole.
All right, yeah, that train-the-trainer approach. All right, Kelly Meyer, thank you for that. Well, thank you for watching. Click the red subscribe button below so you can get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.